about 76%, which is a decent rate.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
The Orlando Magic didn't make the playoffs last year for the third consecutive season, Greg. They knew it wasn't a realistic goal for them.
Yeah, and last season wasn't really about making the postseason, Kevin, for this group. It's soon that will have to be the goal as patience will wear thin within that fan base.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. And as the coach just go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Well, it's been a while for the Magic in regards to the postseason. Another year of missing postseason play.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying, Clark, to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
Harris kicks to Payton. Harris against Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the whistle blow is going to be on Andre Iguodala. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Andrew Bogut checked in for the Warriors. And they double up Payton. No one near him. Bank shot, no good.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one. You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Here now, the league's highest scoring teams the past 10 games. What a stretch it has been for these guys. The Warriors, number 1.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. You can point to any number of things, Clark. The Warriors did well last year. Their play on the road being one of them.
Well, the Warriors were exactly road warriors all season long, partner. Hit the ground running and finished with the league best 28 road wins.
Checked in for Orlando. Hezonja comes in for Victor Oladipo. And Golden State also making a change. Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Steph Curry. Golden State moving it around. Here's Livingston. Tries again. Thompson misses.
And for the Warriors, they would go on several road trips undefeated last season. Still, the only time they looked vulnerable were games on the road.
Warriors trail by 6. Here's Green. Knocked loose. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. I mean, they've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself, and that was a golden one.
And, you know, with the Warriors on the road, they would occasionally dig a hole they couldn't get out of. Still, hard to critique a team that was so dominant in every facet of the game last season, even on the road.
Payton passes to Hezonja. Barnes with it. 11 points in the game. The drive by Green. That is good. Green's got his second bucket of the game to go.
That kind of power move has become a trademark of his.
Here's Payton. It's rebounded by Golden State. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the foul goes against Orlando. The Warriors have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
Well, I tell you, the Warriors roster fit together hand in glove. They were led by the Splash Brothers, but the front court and the bench really complemented the rest of the team perfectly because all of the players for the Warriors were extremely versatile and highly skilled.
The Magic have been excellent at the free throw line here today, a flawless 6 for 6.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
And the Warriors making a change here. Iguodala's checked in.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run. Doesn't think Clark to the hoop from there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And he gets it to go. And it's a 5-point Magic lead.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
Napier passes to Hezonja, and he dunks it down.
Oh, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger Clark right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
The Warriors have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. And Barbosa drops them both. Here's Napier. Here's Vucevic. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Teams in the penalty. At the line, shooting 2. Nikola Vucevic.
First free throw is good. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? And thanks for joining us again as the 4th quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Warriors trail by 6. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. So on the floor for Orlando, Hezonja is out there with Aaron Gordon. Then there's Oladipo. Then there's Channing Frye. And it's Napier in the point guard position. And Steph Curry with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Thompson, he's checked in for Golden State. Now, here's Frye. Guarded by Spates. There's the dish to Napier. Kept alive. Pass to Hezonja. There's a screen. Inside. And stolen by Spates. Now the Warriors moving it up. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
And Frye slams it in.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
And here we go with the Magic fast break.
And really a nice 1-2 punch there, guys. Great defensive play and great basket in transition.
Aggressive play, attacking basketball, on the attack, full throttle. I love it.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, you might as well make those adjustments right away.
I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Steve Kerr was just going over the plan with his team. His message, don't even look at the score right now. We've got to make one play at a time and execute. That's how we'll take this thing home. Kevin, he's trying to keep them focused.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Maurice Spates. Napier kicks to Gordon. Here's Napier, guarded by Kerr. And Fry slams it in.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risks to see if they can cut that lead down.
Iguodala, that's good.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
Down low. And Hezonja gets it to go. Hezonja's got 4 this quarter.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
And the shot is good. Gordon's got the lead up to 8 now for Orlando.
It's as if the defenses have just given up.
Yeah, you know, the pace has only picked up the deeper we've gotten into this game, which is remarkable. It speaks to the endurance and stamina of these teams, and it's also been a lot of fun to watch.
And Thompson kicks to Curry. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one, drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Vucevic checked in for Fry. Harris comes in for Hezonja. And it's Payton in for Napier. And Golden State also making a change. Barbosa's checked in.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch. You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Great D that time from Vucevic.
Oh, nice play on D. Got that hand in the face and prevented him there from getting an easy look.
Exactly. Alert and aware. Really reacted quickly to that shot attempt.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. Magic leading by 8. Oladipo against Curry. Vucevic dishes to Gordon. And it's Orlando with another.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Magic.
They really had it going, Clark. Their offense propelled them.
Yeah, in this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And so, by winning the first of 3 in this season series, it should give them plenty of momentum and confidence for the next time they'll have to lace their sneakers up against the Warriors.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Vucevic. He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
Gordon, the basket to Harris. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
and you can sense the fact that they didn't want to let the fans